Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 350 of Factorio with Angels and Buff mods, where we are done with our engine production, I believe, both normal engine units and electric engine units, and we should just be able to move on with our science then. This should all be good. I'm not sure if we actually export the sulfur from up here yet. We don't, but we will be. How long has these robots been hanging here? For a very long time, I believe. Oh well. Let's go and export that to begin with, and then we shall plan our next outpost. So yeah, we bring it in from some locations, mainly from fluid production or fluid processing. But we want it all collected here so we can have one single location to export it from, instead of balancing several stations. So let's do that. Sulfur. That should get the train going as well, which is probably helpful. Or maybe it's not helpful, but otherwise we just wait some sulfur dioxide or something. Because we have a lot of sulfur sitting around there. Where are you trying to go to? Just a sulfuric wastewater thing. I'm gonna ignore that one. I guess we shall put down the train here already and try to remember that we have it here and ready to go. Name the station. Sulfur. Sulfur 1. I would like it to just be called Sulfur and then have every other station called Sulfur 1, but Sulfur some number. But for now, that's fine. So engines there. We'll just move on along this, or should we use all the space down here? We could just make all of these stations up here and then start down here afterwards. But that probably puts the stations that need to interact with each other further away from each other. I'm not sure. Let's just keep going like this. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about that stuff. It's so nice that we actually have a roboport in this blueprint now to see how close we can get. That helps a lot. Okay, for blue science. We need import, 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 import. Easy. 4 imports. That's not an import. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those two were placed pretty poorly. Okay, and a bit more rail. Good, and that's everything. We should still pin this. We should also put in a number, so 10 is what we are having as a base. Let's get a few. No, let's name these stations first. So, blue science fuel. guess we should get our exporting station in here as well. Sulfur. I feel like it's been a long time since we last finished the research. That's nice. But I guess we are just doing these infinite researches anyway. 32,000, all of these. 38, 51, 30. Let's just start with this then. Yeah. Sodium hydroxide. What are these called? Basic circuit board, electronic circuits, PCBs. And this is just blue science. Done. Sulfur we already have a train for. I remembered, yay. We should really get the fuel train in here though, first. Let's make sure we're not run over by it. Okay, we're not. Blue, science fuel. Empty all time fast. 5 seconds. I don't have any robots. Okay, we do. Good. Let's put half of them in there for now. And get some wagons on these trains. So you go to sodium hydroxide. Oh, at least I hope that's its name. Let's just check. Yes, sodium hydroxide. Just so that's how I also would have wanted the sulfur to be named, but whatever. Blue science, sodium hydroxide, Mg blue. You get the ECB. Have we not even named an output for that yet? Nope. ECB, please. Not ECG, ECB. Full, blue science, MT blue. And then the engine units. Unit, full, blue science engine, MT blue. Okay, we don't need any barrels here, so we're just gonna put these. And then a very simple setup for this. Blue. And then we just need 20 of those. That should be 19. Let's put the last one on top. And put the power out here. in case we ever need to expand this. Oh, and of course, productivity. What happened? No, we didn't even send this over trading course. New sulfur 1 for blue sand sulfur. Blue sand sulfur empty blue. And we have fine amounts of space left here, so that's good. Oh, we left our flying fortress all the way down here. I forgot all about that. Let's leave it here for now. Or, you know, we could just pick it up if we wanted to. But then we get all of this. There is our blue science. Good. The 500 robots are not enough, it seems, but I think we have plenty of production for now, so let's not overdo it. So that's actually blue science done. That was pretty easy with everything set up beforehand. The next one is a lot worse. Brass, bronze, and cobalt steel. So what is brass? Let's just copper and something else, right? Copper zinc, copper tin zinc, copper lead zinc. So always zinc? Yes. Oh, we should have a look at what zinc is then, I guess. Is it zinc ore? It is. And lead, apparently. What? Well, let's have a look through this stuff. Okay, this seems to avoid any lead requirements. Sorting for it, of course. Okay. We don't have zinc yet, right? I'm not misremembering that. We have tin, we have lead, we have silicon and aluminium. No zinc. Let's just see in stations. We probably have a zinc station production and at the multi-processing thing. But no, we don't even. No zinc at all. I guess we're just mixing it into brass already locally around here. That would make sense if we don't need it for anything else than brass. Yeah, I'm sure it's here somewhere. This is tin though, right? I think. No, it's not. Is it? In any case, we should be producing it somewhere. Just X chunks and a crystal catalyst. And then we can bring in copper ingots to the same location to make the brass, I guess. Or at least, well, we should start with this, see if we want to just make brass locally here then. Sure. Let's pin it. Is this too much? Nah, that seems fine. Oh, it's not this I want to scale it by to begin with. Let's stop. Remove those. And just say 100 of this. Again, remember to pin. And we shall just do that right over here. Right there. Do we need anything from the train right now, or can we send this home for more resources? I think we can send it home. I did bring a good amount of rail this time around. Okay. So we need chunks. Two types of chunks and the crystal catalyst. Then we need sulfuric acid. I just want to see. You can't make this amount of sulfuric acid with this sulfur dioxide, right? No, you can't. Oh no, you have to. Wait, what? Oh yeah, and then we have to export 300 of these, which we don't want to. Okay. Not gonna happen. I guess we're just clarifying it or burning it locally. Unless we want to export it. I'm not sure about that. We shall find out later. Let's pin this from the start again. Okay. And let's name some stations. Are we still out of... Why do we never have enough inserters? In any case, we can set the train to manual. You're not waiting for anything, so we can call it. Let's just get a few of these out of the way. I'm not sure, but I don't like it in the middle of my rails. That's fine. Name the stations. Sing. And learn to spell. You. Oh. Think duolite. Sing ammonium, right? Yeah. Ammonium. Yes. And crystal catalyst. List. And sulfuric acid. Good. First fuel. This is getting to be a quite long schedule at this point. Maybe we should have a new train soon. Sync. Ooh. Let's start with the inactivity stuff. Like 1 second of inactivity means that we should be full anyway. Any other interesting things? Let's call it here right away. Put 500 robots in there, put some trains down. Those are wrong. And we elect some inserters, of course. You should go back for more than stay there for 15 seconds. I'm not sure why we haven't tried doing this before. Actually asking it to come back by itself. That's fine, it has no other part of a schedule. Yeah, let's just start from here. Botmonium. This is Geolite, so let's start with that. Geolite. Chunks. Oh. Sync Geolite. Empty. Go. Ammonium. Chunks. Oh. Sync. Empty. Go. Crystal, catalysts, full, sync, empty, good. Now we have 2 of those, but I guess one of them is up here and that's disabled, good. So we should be using not that one, but this one. Yes, that should be good. Ferric acid. Coal, zinc, empty, blue. We do need barrels in this case, so let's grab a production thing. Where do we have a good setup for this? Are these limited on output? Seems like it. Good. Yep. Good thing hot train arrived. Do we need a lot of stuff here or not that much? We need canisters for this and bottles for this. Let's just call that a lot. Next up is the beacons. And then we need a lot of machines that we should probably go back for. So let's do that. You can do the same. Once more to get your resources back. Let's just stick to 20 seconds. Not sure why I want that to be so perfectly set, but whatever. Or processing, or sorting, processing, pellet, chemical, and blast. We also need some stuff for casting though, but that's just not in this. Sawing. Sure, let's go with 10. Processing. Let's get a few more. Pellet, blast. Induction and release. Chemical? I forgot. Apparently we need a good amount of those. Let's just see if the 20 seconds is enough to fill everything. It is. Good. We could do with 15 seconds or somewhere around there, I guess. Not that it matters too much, but still. Do we not have a lot of Pokemonium? I guess not. Rust is fine. Chunks are not fine because of... No, we have chunks. Oh, no, that's blueback. My bad. Pokemonium. We just have too many geodes. Did we mess something up with those recently? We have too many reds. We need to fix that. Let's put our machines down here for now though. This is all being blocked by red geodes. And we have too much crystal dust to be rushing those. Crystal dust goes over here, I think, yeah. And it's only used for the stuff that we export from here. Crystal slurry. But wait, what? Aren't we supposed to actually bring those barrels over here so we actually export it instead of just having this not connected? The answer to that should be yes. Also, why is this not being filled up? We need purple. You have source items, come on, dang it. Seriously, that's so annoying that the inserters just stop working. I wonder if I have a mod that causes that, other than just Bob's adjustable inserters. Let's go and connect our crystal slurry though. It doesn't look like we're using a lot of it, so it probably won't help a lot, but still, let's do it. Yes, that's not crystal slurry. This one is. This is what old school. Not really. But now these are just filled up. Do we actually use these barrels anywhere else? Are we putting it into this somewhere? At the top or something? No, we're not. Maybe we should start doing that. Actually, get it emptied out. We should also maybe not allow geodes in here if we have too much of this stuff then, the dust, to make sure we always use the dust first. But then we for sure need to make sure that we have enough liquefaction of the dust, which I'm not entirely convinced about. Maybe we can do something else. Inspect the barrel number instead. This. Also, some of these are old. Did we have enough? These tier 3? No, they're not. Because we can have 6 in tier 3s. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I don't feel like doing that. We could set a limit on these things to only crush if we don't have enough slurry barrels. But then we won't be using this either. But if we have that much dust, we have another problem, I feel. Let's try it at least. We can always regret it later. Where is... We're just looking at the barrels, right? If we have more than 100 barrels available, is that enough? 500 barrels available. You are allowed to liquefy the geodes. Good. Wish I had been using robots for all of this when I designed it, but let's not worry too much about it. Now, we shouldn't be using a lot of these anymore. Also, we might be able to produce a bunch of barrels, but if we can't actually get them in here fast enough, that's also a problem. Big problem, actually. I'm not sure if this will help at all, but let's try it anyway. So currently we have, what, 400 barrels in the system. And that is just from these being full, these two. So hopefully when we have a train that comes for more crystal catalysts, we should see things start working again. Go back for more. And I shall follow. Hopefully we should be getting enough ammonium chunks now, and we are good, I think. At least there's no train waiting. That could be coming though. Also, I feel like we could have a few more of these chain signals that just, well, carve everything up into smaller segments. Already one there. Sure, something like that. We have Pomorian. Oh, we can go back to our sink now. Let's do that. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.